No, I did.
Let the man talk!
Just in case.
We love you, Rory!
I did jot down some notes just in case.
There's a leak in my cup.
Hey, I swear to God, what
There's a leak in the company. I'm gonna be no wonder they don't pick me to do the Oscars.
No, I mean, I figured with as many people as I strong-armed them to nominate, I a shot. But with the amazing individuals that are in this room, I'm very humbled. I didn't expect to be up here. Giovanni's here, Gene from Brooklyn, John from Putnam. There's a long list of people that are worthy recipients of this award, so I'm truly humbled. And although my name is on the award, it's certainly I think a recognition as more of a team award. My team has propped me up. I happen to be the chairman, so I get the credit. When everything goes awry, I get the blame. But right now it's been a nice run, so I just want to thank everybody that's here from the OCYRs. I can just rattle off a few. My wife, Beth Brady, Rory Brady. It's going to take a while to all throw out after each one, so let me just rattle them off. Beth, Laura Vance, Courtney Canfield Green, Kelly King, Mike Shields, Brodigan, you're kind of Jacqueline, Dion, Mayor Roddy, Mayor Marr, Austin Boys, Joe Joy, Joanna Four, I don't know what else we got here, but you got to see what I'm working with. I'm sorry, what did I miss? Zachary Costa. You see what I'm working with, and you see a wide, eclectic group, and they're all here, and they always support every endeavor we get into, so it's pretty easy for me, but I just want to thank my fellow OCYRs to start. A year ago today, as Giovanni alluded to, there was no OCYR group. Now we're 50-plus strong. We have 10-plus elected officials, and we have 3 young Republicans running for state office. I want to continue to deflect some of the credit that gets tossed my way. I want to first thank Fernando Villegas, our past chairman. If he had not abandoned our group, I'm sincere about this. If he hadn't done it, we wouldn't have had a chance to build the group from the ground up and do it the right way. I looked to my friends in Dutchess, what they had done to be successful. I talked to Giovanni. We make no bones about it. We stole from everybody, and I think we did it right in that sense. So thank you, Fernando, for disappearing out of there. Dan McMahon. Hard work and unconventional methods were vital in our reorganization efforts. You were truly one of a kind, Dan. Giovanni, my friend, my brother, I guess. We're brothers at this point. It was so much fun when I was doing over there.
Yeah, exactly. Spotlight's on you now.
Yeah, it's a little different. But seriously, your guidance through the process has been amazing, and I'm looking forward to building upon the success. So thank you. Again, to understand why we're successful, you got to understand that when we reorganized, I didn't walk into a dead club. I just walked into a club that needed to just be reorganized. When I started off, we had a first meeting. We had about, say, 18 people there, and at that time, about 7 or 8 of them were elected officials, including, I had Town of Chester Supervisor Steve Newhouse, the former state chairman. I had Town of Deer Park Supervisor Carl Rabin, former vice chairman of the state, Courtney Canfield Green, former vice president of Special Projects. That's what I walked into. I had a lot of guidance, and I had training wheels, if you will. So I had a lot of help, so we wouldn't fall. And there was another laundry list of other YRs from the early glory days, Kelly King, that helped. I also had tremendous support from our county committee. Anybody's been to any of our meetings, Gio, John Green, you notice that my law office is conveniently located next door to our county committee's headquarters. So I spent,
That doesn't mean anything.
it's very weird how it works. I had a lot of opportunities to sit over there and talk to Katie Benelli, our executive director of the county committee, and learn the lay of the land, let them know what we were doing and what we were doing to help them. So they understood that, you know, we were there and we were going to be, you know, a force to be reckoned with. And I think you guys all know in this room that the adult R's, for lack of a better way of putting it, don't exactly jump out of the way for us to run for office. So I wanted to show them that we were doing what they say, you know, waiting in line and carrying the petition. I was letting them know every time we did something that they knew we were doing it. So when we wanted to run people, they couldn't use that rhetoric. And it's been a nice partnership. It really has. So have them to thank. Not to be understated is the support from the other state YRs, the other groups, and individuals, Brodigan, Galley, who have come up to our events, even non-political events. Kind of touching on what the Assemblyman who was here earlier. We had an Extreme Makeover Home Edition event that Brian was very integral in. Brodigan came up, Galley came up, and we gave back to the community. Nothing political. So this stuff crosses lines into friendship and things like that. So very proud of that. And finally, I had the support of my family, you know, without who I couldn't do these things. I mean, it is not a paid position. So, you know, it's hard to explain sometimes why I'm doing these things. It's like, wait, when does the paycheck come from that? I don't know. Be patient.
Billable hours.
Billable hours.
Keep being patient. My brother Damien, who Jason knows. Jason went to law school with my brother.
I'm a lawyer.
He's a former city councilman and campaign manager.
At least one good lawyer came out of that law school.
Oh,
man.
And they actually hired me.
I'm professor now.
Yeah, my brother helped me really understand the political process. My mom, she's like all moms, she's always encouraged me and supported me regardless of the pursuit, and I appreciate that. My father, my business partner, allowed me to go ahead, please, for all these non-billable hours. And last, certainly not least, my wife, Beth. Everybody give a round of applause. Supports me unconditionally and everything, but specifically in this endeavor. And she was mostly like kind of a sideline player for the beginning of this process. Like, yeah, you go through your YR thing. I'm gonna just do my thing. And I was like, all right, whatever. And then came the national convention in Puerto Rico. And all of a sudden, Beth was like, you know, maybe I'll check something out. I can do this. So I will, I'm going to hold her feet to the fire and see how hardcore she is when we plan the 2013 trip to Mobile, Alabama. No, I mean, nothing against Mobile in case it's really... Love you guys. But I think for those of you guys in this room that know me, just a little bit, and you can probably tell some of this, I'm pretty self-assured, but I really am humbled by this. It's pretty wild that a year ago, you know, we were trying to figure out how to unite some of the young leaders we had and figure out a way to channel our energy, and now we're sitting here, you know, there's 15 or so of us here, surrounded by a bunch of great state YRs and being recognized for our hard work. So I'll leave you with the same quote I ended my address at our annual dinner in 2011 because it still rings true, and most of you weren't here, so it still works because it's the first time you're hearing it. So the quote is from a former actor named Ronald Reagan. I think it's popular around these parts. So surround yourself with the best people you can find. Delegate authority, and don't interfere as long as the policy is decided upon is being carried out. The quote sums up the reason I am here. I'm surrounded by amazing people whom I trust to carry out our missions, and they've done a great job. There are many among them who I could see standing at this podium or in the coming years. So, guys, thank you. Thank everyone, and have a great evening. Thank you.